Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is your daily tarot, and this one is for Saturday, June 15th, 2024. Happy Father's Day ahead of time to all my guys out there. If you're dads. Oh, goodness. So you can see I'm still using the Astro Matrix Tarot. And I love this deck. And I have allowed for reversals. Okay, so what we need to know today, we have the Queen of Wands coming through reversed. It can be someone a little moody and manipulative because they want what they want, and they're kind of controlling because we have the Devil, and they just need to chill out. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me bring the camera or the lens down a little bit. There we go. So, this is an interesting combo. Well, hopefully it's just a lesson in the card meanings, okay? So when the Queen of Wands comes through, let me bring it upright so you can see the artwork. It's really gorgeous. I love the colors. So intuition, when it comes to reversed, intuition isn't working very well. And somebody, like I said, they want what they want. And there's a lot of fire and will, a lot of will to try and get what they want. And they want what they want because they're in bondage around something that has to do usually with money or control over other people, power issues. It's the devil. Now, so keywords. Now the Devil's a theme card as well, but for the day. But the with the Queen of Wands reversed, I get the feeling it's really mostly about just somebody is, well, okay, it's one or the other. Either somebody's overly demanding and they're aggressive, but it could be passive aggression. And so you have to figure out, what do they really want? What are they really going after? And then sometimes this is our card when it comes to reversed of just shrinking and not being in your power. Now, that makes more sense to me with the Devil, because when we're in the throes of addiction, when we are trying to work through some type of bondage, or somebody is being cruel, or maybe it's just apathy. Maybe it's just one of those days where there's some apathy coming through and you're kind of shrinking and you really need to turn things around and stand up for yourself and not just let it go. Whatever it is, not just let it go. Tackle it head on. Face this insanity head on, because this isn't real. This is a made-up reality that that people get into in order to stay safe. If they're they think if they're in control, then they're safe. And that's just an old survival fear, and it doesn't need to be that way. But you do have to take control over this kind of bondage. And what is helpful, what is really, really helpful, is to tune into your light and think of things from a different angle. It's literally just questioning these false beliefs, these survival fears, because this card is all about fear, being in bondage because of fear. So if you look at, what is it, that old saying for that, the acronym, false evidence, fear is false evidence appearing real. So if you look, then there's no reason, to be kind of shrinking with your power, because you're the only one that has power over yourself. When somebody else is trying to control you, or they actually do, maybe they do have some power over you, it's your job to figure out why It's your job to question what's going on from all different angles. And then from there, you can work your way out of this bondage, whatever it's about. And it could be something just really small, like, I don't know. I mean, my goodness, there are so many things out there to be addicted to. And a lot of times when we give up one thing, we glom onto another thing, and then we have to work through that one, and it's just a continuing situation, But not to fear, because it's just what life is all about. And, the devil comes after the temperance card, which is all about balance, right? And so if we can stay in balance, then we don't need to get to this place. But it's hard for humans. It's very hard to have patience with yourself when you're going through feeling imbalanced. And that might be what this is about. Now, there's so much fiery energy in here too. I wonder if this has to do with like going through hot flashes, and they leave you just like feeling upside down, and it's like, oh, damn, why do I have this body that just is, you feel like your body is betraying you. You feel like you're stuck within the confines of, our literally our endocrine and hormonal system. I remember going through that. It took me like 10 years. It sucks. But it does pass. And so, that's the thing. So surrendering is a key word. And if, like, back when I was just talking about, if this were the temperance card here and then we have the devil, well, what comes after the devil card is our tower card. So in the tarot, that, those gateways, like the, 14th, 15th, and the 16th card, it's all about moderation and balancing out our soul substance. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. And if we can't manage our physical, needs, our daily issues, then what happens with the Tower card, when it comes along, then we have something that breaks down. We have an upheaval in our life, which I don't find as bad. And I always look at the Tower card as helping us to break through, to find our real self, because addictions are really just, we're trying to connect with something that's bigger than ourselves, that has more power. We're trying to get out of the pain of being, physically human in a physical body, and it's not easy. So love yourself through it. Tune into your light. Surrender to whatever's going on. If you can get into some cool water with the hot flashes, that really, really helps if you can. If you can't, maybe a little spray bottle of water you can mist yourself with. But it sucks, because I remember it's like, I feel like I was in a microwave, right? Like, who put me in a microwave and turned it on and walked away? Like, what the heck? So, anyway, surrender is our key word for the Hanged Man, or in this deck, Hanged One. But I kind of love the Hanged One, because there we are with the word of becoming one with our spiritual selves. And that is a surrender. That's work. But when we do have to suspend ourselves from judgment, from self-judgment, from addictions, we do have to let go and sacrifice, that type of a thing, But yeah, so letting go of the devil by the end of the day looks to me like that's the case. And again, like I said, just if we can be in our power and know that we actually do have some control, even when things get hot and heavy and it's summertime and it sucks to have, hot flashes in the summertime, right? So, yeah. But I do love having the Hanged Man there, because it shows that something will come through that will help you to let go by the end of the day. And maybe this is a really good day to take off if you can. So, okay. Take good care. Bye.